The name Tastee brings two things to mind. One, a toddler who can't spell, and two, some kind of fruit-based golf game. Throw in the subtitle Lethal Tactics and you have me sold. I would play the out of that. But luckily, we did not get that game. We got this Tastee Lethal Tactics, which is probably a lot better than my idea, although I stand by it. According to a story on the game's website that I skimmed like a tabloid in the checkout line, Tastee is actually an acronym for Tactical Asynchronous Simultaneous Turn-Based Engine. Hey, if they didn't bother to figure out the second E, Lord knows I'm not gonna. Anyway, Tastee is actually an awesome tactical shooter similar to XCOM and the like, except with a twist. In a game like XCOM, your abilities are pretty much limited to a few skills, running, taking cover, and shooting. In Tastee, whoa, okay. That is a lot of crap you can do. Instead of playing out turns where one character goes, then the next character, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the enemy, then the next enemy, then the next, then the next enemy, then the next, and... Sorry. Tastee actually doesn't use turns in the conventional sense. Instead, everyone moves and acts at the same time, and each turn, I don't know what else to call it, lasts 5 seconds. So you can set up waypoints for each character that tell them where to go, tell them when to walk, tell them when to run, when to duck, where to look, when to fire, when to hold, when to use a skill, basically whatever you can fit into 5 seconds. You can also preview what your turn is going to look like. It's not terribly helpful considering everybody moves at once, but it's neat. It's a very interesting concept that requires a lot of forethought, strategy, and knowledge to be good at. Naturally, I'm terrible at it because I have that learning disability thing. What's it called? Oh yeah, idiocy. Let's go back a bit and see if I can't talk my way through this. In Tastee, your team is made up of 4 characters, and there are 4 types of characters to choose from. That's convenient. I'm sure the types have names, but I gave them my own. Let's see here, you've got shotgunny guys, pistol dudes, boomers, and snipers. Shut up, I got lazy. Pistol dudes tend to have a large range of vision and aim quickly, but don't hit that hard. Shotgunny guys aim much slower, but hit much harder. Boomers have explosives that go boom. I was in a creative mood. And snipers have a much more limited viewing range, but basically one-shot everything. Now, each character within those types has their own unique skills and attributes, which I'm not gonna go over because... Shut up, I got lazy. So you'll want to choose ones that fit your playstyle. Also, you don't have to choose one character from each type. You can mix it up all you want, although I wouldn't recommend it. Then again, I suck, so I wouldn't take my opinion, just do whatever you want. It will take a lot of practice to get used to knowing when to sprint, duck, aim, use special abilities, and knowing which way to face. Field of vision is actually a really big part of the game, as your characters will only shoot at what they see. So you'll need to make sure your characters are always facing where you think the enemy will be. I say think because everyone moves at the same time, so... who knows? Currently the game is in early access, so I wasn't able to get into a PvP match. I waited for about 30 minutes before I decided it just wasn't happening. So if PvP is your thing, maybe wait until the game is released or there's more people playing. But luckily, Tastee has PvE missions, which are actually really tough if you're trying to complete all the bonus missions, like not letting any of your team die. That was something I couldn't really do. No! Not that guy. He was so young, I think. Why? I can't really think of much else to say other than I was pretty impressed by this one. You should try it if you have the money to spend and like strategic shooters. It's like 15 bucks or something. It's really fun and adds some depth that other games in this genre are really missing. I would like to try out PvP sometime, considering that's gonna be the bulk of the way you play the game, but then again, I would have just died anyway. My ego doesn't need that. Make sure to level up your MMO knowledge by visiting MMORPG.com, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and by following us on social media. To catch up on the week's biggest MMO news, watch our latest MMO FTW. And to see if there's a better MMO out there for you, watch one of our latest First Impressions videos. Thanks for watching.